Hey, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, and I am livid. You guys probably remember from the last video the way we ended that. Everything was good. You know, we made it to the halfway point of the season. Things were looking up. We had a bit of a tough battle for securing second place, but it was a possibility, and we were optimistic going into it. Let me just show you a little bit about how our season has gone here at Ledinho. If it's even possible for me to see the schedule anymore, because there's something that has happened here. Okay, here's the results, right? We left off against Hertzka 3-1, right? We recorded that video. Then I had a bit of a disappointing 1-1 tie against this team, which I think was Stockton. Yes, it was Stockton. A 1-1 tie away. Bit disappointing. The second game against Angby, we also had a 1-1 draw. Kind of disappointing, but we didn't lose any. Then we had a 5-1 win against Volvo. Okay, last place team. Great. You know, firing back, looking to do well. And then this game happened. You know what? I don't think I have the sound on. But what we're going to do is we're just going to watch key highlights here, okay? Because we're going to watch this game. Like I said, I don't think sounds are playing, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and watch, because there's one really key thing that happened in this game that I want you guys to see. And you can already tell the score, right? You know, we lost 1-0, okay? You can see we had possession for most of it. We took 16 shots, right? We had 6 on target. They took 3 shots in the entire game. They had 2 on target. And here we go. So we have this brutal penalty, right? Like 2 of the green guys just massacred my boy Bergman. So Segev steps up to the plate. He's missed 1 so far, and he goes ahead and misses this one. All right, which basically sets the tone for the entire game. However, you can see here, it's not like we played terribly. 94% tackles won, 76% passes completed, 75% headers won, no yellow cards. You know, a better, actually somehow a worse average rating. I don't really understand how that happened. But basically it just, you know, we were doing incredibly well. I'd say we outplayed our opponent, but we got a little bit unlucky. Look at this. Bergman tries his best. What a great save by Limpar. That was, you know, a good play. And a good save by their goalie, for sure. But you can tell that the blue team, my team, at least formally, was doing pretty well. All the way up until the 71st minute when this fucking... you know what? I've been trying not to swear. It just slipped out. I apologize. But when this little play happens, we get scored on and we lose. And then I'm treated to this lovely email. The board wishes to hold a meeting with you regarding your position at the club. Your performance hasn't been good enough and your position is under serious threat. Failure to attend the meeting will result in the board terminating your contract with the club. Okay? And I don't know if you can see this, but I got fired. They fired me. Our team was doing good, okay? Our team was doing good. They actually fired me. They're in 4th place. Okay, last season they finished in 8th place. All right, we have 3 losses out of 17 games. Probably a few too many draws. But I had all these plans for the team. I managed to sell off, or to get Goranson scheduled to be sold off. He was happy. They actually did the perfect thing. They signed a contract or whatever to pick him up at the end of the season. And that satisfied his desire to be sold, but also allowed us to finish the season with him. So he was locked in for the season. We were going to have Bergman and Goranson for the whole season without any worry of any unhappiness. And now we're teamless. So I'll tell you, when I got that email, I felt like the same kind of feeling like when you get an email like that in real life, you know? And I'm literally livid. And I can't... This guy... Who was it, actually? What's the name of the owner? Joachim Karlsson. Is he the head coach right now? Somehow he probably... The head coach, Jimmy Karlsson, is probably related to him. I wouldn't even doubt it. Interim head coach. I'm telling you guys, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I thought we were going to do well with Ledinho. Yeah, you know, it wasn't necessarily certain that we were going to achieve our goal. But I didn't know they were going to fire me for being just barely subpar for it. So, we're back to the drawing board. We're unemployed. Well, we have our job with Team Canada. Promises, 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 promises. Okay, apparently I've never, ever clicked on this screen before. But, yeah, we have Team Canada under 23s. But we're back to... My God, man. We're back to the drawing board. Look at this. 28 games played, 14 games won. Okay, that's a 50% win percentage with only 6 losses out of 28 games. Like, that's pretty good, okay? So, the thing that I'm actually most upset about is that I don't think I didn't get a chance to boost up my license. So, I'm still at a National C license, which I don't know how well that's going to do for me looking for a job. I don't know if it's going to take into account my experience now, my winning record, or at least my 50% win percentage. Okay, my plus 25 goal difference. I hope people recognize. I hope IFK Ledinho do well under different ownership. I hope that Karlsson, Joachim Karlsson, I hope he has a bad life. In FM20, let me just be clear. If this guy actually exists, I think it's pretty clear. I don't mean that in real life. But I'm upset. I'm vindictive. I hope there's some way I can come back and maybe take the head coaching job of Gamla if they don't get promoted, or Carlsberg. But the thing is, that's actually not true, because what I'm really hoping for is I can maybe get a job in Europe, which is maybe a little ambitious. I don't know if it's going to happen. So that's why we're not going to have much else in this video. It's kind of like an interlude in our career because of this garbage that happened. So now I have to pick myself up. We got to come back stronger. We got to find a team that's willing to give me the season. Like, this is just ridiculous. The other thing is there's like 20... Wait, how many... second division rules? 26 games, okay? And we played, what, 17 of them? Like, literally 9 games left. 2 games against... Well, 1 game against Carlsberg and 1 game against Gamla. You'd think that it's not possible that we could have beat them? And brought them down a bit and brought us up a bit? Like, we're so totally still in the running. But the form, I admit, okay, it's not great. Those draws were infuriating. The loss was infuriating. We got legitimately FM'd by that team. You know, dominating the stat sheet and losing 1-0. It happens. It's an FM thing. The draws, I think, are part of like what seems to be regular thing that happens to people in the second half of the season, where like the other teams, they don't necessarily adapt, but they recognize you as a higher power, so they try different things against you, and it's just difficult. I always seem to get a slump halfway through the season, and I've read that on Reddit and other places as well. It seems like kind of a normal thing that happens sometimes. I don't know how to adjust against it. I don't know. But you know what? I'm livid today. Tomorrow, I'm hopeful. And I'm looking towards onward. I'm looking onward towards bigger and better things, is what I'm trying to say. You know, when you're as livid as I am, your brain is a mess, right? It's a jumble of emotions and missed penalty kicks, by the way, Segev missed that kick, okay? Segev. It won't even let me click on the freaking team. Oh, I'm on the team. Okay, hold on. Segev, where the hell are you? This guy almost single-handedly destroyed my life, okay, by missing that freaking penalty kick. So, He was our highest rated player on the team, and he missed the penalty kick. What is there a penalty kick? Yeah, 12. 12. How he went like 3 out of 5, I think it was, penalty kicks. There might even be stats for that. But you know what? I don't think I care anymore. Pens. 4 out of 6, is that what that is? Pens? Yeah, penalties. Okay, 4 out of 6. There. He missed 2. So give me a break, Carlson. If I don't get a job in Europe, maybe I will try to get a job in Sweden. We'll see. I have no idea what's going to happen, guys. I'm going to take some time. Honestly, like, looking for a job in this game is probably one of the more time-consuming things you can do, and it's not exciting at all. So we're just going to do that, and as soon as I find a job, I'll come back to you guys with another video. We'll probably, depending on where we are in the season, I might just like finish out the season like I did with Ladinho, where we only had 6 games left, so I didn't make a video about it. We'll see. You know, I'll use my best judgment, and I'll show you guys the progression. I guess it's going to happen, right? We are a noob, but I feel like our owner was way too strict. And I'm not even mentioning the fact that the club vision, when I was first signed to the team, said that it only wanted me to stay in the top half of the fixtures. I'm pretty sure it just wanted me in the top half. But then once our team got evaluated at the beginning of the season and the media predicted us to finish second, they immediately said that they wanted promotion. So I was like, okay, well, I'll try. And I didn't even have a chance to fail. They axed me before I could even get that far. IFK Ladinho, see you guys later. You're going to regret it.